3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Away Fans. We're doing the match week 12 review show. We got me and Nick here. Nick got some new surroundings.
Yeah.
I can't remember. The last episode wasn't there, right? I think this is the first one.
No, this is the first one, the first official
Crazy.
at the new
Nick's
new
moved.
casa.
We're all happy for him. He's in kind of the construction phase.
Yeah.
He's gonna. By the time he's done, you're gonna be a contractor, basically.
I pretty much already am, to be honest.
You're gonna be one of those dads that just knows how to fix everything.
Yeah, or I'll just call my dad and say.
Yeah, right. As long as Kevin's still around, you don't need to be that guy.
Never did.
But yeah, so we're back after an exciting weekend in the Premier League, which was good for both of our teams.
Yeah.
Definitely
good.
some happy things going on. But first, we'll run through our bets. If you want to pull those bad boys.
They're up. So we'll start your first one, Tottenham money line. Should never have taken that.
I'm never betting. I keep talking about that I'm never betting on Tottenham anymore. And this time I'm serious though.
Yeah,
They will not, unless I'm betting
call.
against them, I will never bet on Tottenham again.
Those are some big words for you.
They always fuck it up, dude.
Yeah, they always are going to. I mean, you should have known that.
Yeah.
So my first one was United money line.
Yep.
Hit that. Your second, Kai Havertz anytime goal scorer.
That was a outside bet. No.
Yeah, and that's you take that loss.
Yeah, I mean? Yeah. I'm gonna.
Bet.
There's a spoiler alert. Once we come back, is that Kai Havertz anytime goal scorer will be on my ticket again.
Good.
Just so everyone
and it should
knows
be.
what. Because I'm trying to manafest this.
Yes, and when it does happen,
I so badly want him to succeed. So badly.
And it will happen. And then where am I? Right here. Everton money line is my second. Hit that one again. I was looking after that game. I was looking good. I was looking really good. Your last one was Chelsea, Man City, draw. Crazy.
I got that.
Crazy.
Dude, I told you, so this is where I'm like, okay, yeah, I went 1 for 3, but that one's the most impressive pick out of all of them.
It is for sure.
Is and I know in the show I said I was like, I think it's gonna be a 2-2 draw, and I know it wasn't 2-2, but a draw in general, 2-2. I don't think many people were betting on a draw.
No, absolutely not. I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just fucking crazy. But my last one was Newcastle money line. Oh, that one did not hit.
Dude, that sucks too, because you see the first two and you're like, those were the hard ones.
Those were the hard ones. Yeah, exactly. Why does it do that? It's so annoying. It's so annoying. That's exactly my thought. Was like, oh, I didn't even watch the game because I was like, who gives a shit? It's gonna happen. It's fucking stupid. But
could you have cashed out prior to
I'm
the game?
sure.
No, because they were all at 10. They were all at 10 a.m. though.
No, Newcastle was 12:30.
Oh, they were okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
Newcastle was 12:30.
You could have, yeah,
I could have,
but you wouldn't cash out that. Yeah, not until they went down.
Yeah, I know. So that puts me at 7. Sorry, and you at 14.
I gotta be careful though. Can't keep going 1 for 3.
You can't.
Yeah. But take a little stride through the FPL standings. Young Chromosome keeps hold of the number 1 spot. Nick back up into second after I would say in between week. It wasn't strong, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, I'll take second though. How far back am
I? You are 11 points back or 12 points back. So
Sick.
One good week, one good player really, and you're back right there. Ben is in third. FPK 11 is in fourth. I'm in fifth. Ethan in sixth, followed by Chandy, White Boys, Netflix and Chillwell, and EA AIDS. EA AIDS back significantly in last place. 30-point gap from 10th to 9th.
Significantly.
I actually had a solid week. I just didn't gain any points on the table, or any places on the table. And I've voiced my frustration to you already, but I'm sick of Haaland and Salah having the same stat lines.
Oh yeah.
Because dude, I'm a freaking fantasy genius when I see Salah play. He gets the 2 goals. I'm like, everyone captain Haaland, what idiots! Here I am. I got Salah captain, and then Haaland does the same exact thing, and everyone matched exactly what I did. So yeah, it could have been awesome, but Haaland obviously ruins it.
Could have been.
Scores with his nutsack. So it's unfortunate. Running on through the games, we opened up the weekend with a absolute thriller. Wolves 2-1 Tottenham.
Oh yeah. This has to be like, I feel like the third game that both winning goals, or like two or more winning goals were scored in 90th plus minute.
Yeah,
this season.
So this is not 2 games in a row, really. So Tottenham's game before this, they lost to Chelsea, right? That was directly before this, and now it's 2 losses on the bounce for Tottenham.
Yes.
But in both games, you can make an argument where Ange Postecoglou should be like, okay, let's drop everyone back and protect what we have and just take it, right? Like, so you're up 1-0 against Wolves in the 90th minute. Stop playing the high line. Like, just stop doing it. And then you go 1-1 and you're like, maybe he has to push forward, but Wolves were looking the more threatening side most of that second half.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then against Chelsea, like we talked about before, like, I don't know, you can always go try to get more, but once you're like in panic mode, you're like batten down the hatches, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's just unlucky. I mean, they're screwed, man. They really are just screwed after that Chelsea game.
Well, we've been saying that all year. If they lost Madison or Son, we don't see how they sustain playing at the level they were, and they lost only one of the 2 guys, and it seems like the drop off.
This happened to the Spurs like 4 years ago, or something like that. Weren't they in first for a while?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a Spurs thing. It really is.
And that's, I've heard a lot of people say it, like, it's just Spursy.
Yeah,
like,
it really is.
It just feels Spursy. And I think they're going to have a pretty active January if they want to kind of stay up in the top 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, they need
You need another center back, which is becoming evident, because Van de Ven is out, and Romero loves getting red cards. Like, absolutely loves it.
No.
So I think, what was there? I want to make sure that I'm right. Yeah, so you're starting center backs for Tottenham this weekend were Ben Davies and Eric Dyer. 2 players that, like, in most of the top 5 teams, like, they wouldn't be the second string center backs. For a lot of these teams, they wouldn't be.
Yeah.
And then you have, like, Højbjerg is back in their midfield. Like, I don't know. It just seems...
It's not like Ange's team. It's just players.
It's not an improved team either.
Yeah.
Like, it's not an improved team from last year. You take out Madison, who's been debatably the sighting of the season, and then Van de Ven, who looks like one of the best center backs that the league's seen, and quick and young and everything like that. You take them away, and it's like, yeah, your whole spine's gone.
Yeah.
So, unfortunate for Tottenham, but I'm gonna enjoy it while it's here.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think. I don't know. They just don't have enough people. That's really what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know if they have the money to. I mean, they just bought all these people, though. Do they have the money to replace them?
I have no idea what their financial situation is going to be. I could see. I mean, in my opinion, you have to bring in another creative midfielder. Is very evident. Like, if Madison's injury is going to be prolonged, you need someone else that can at least help.
Who is it then?
And I I haven't done my research on who's actually available.
No, I know, but there's got to be someone.
Well, I mean, there's like ideal candidates, I'm sure, but like center taking mid who's got like not much time left on his contract is where my issue is. Go get Ruben Neves on loan back from Saudi because he doesn't want to be there. He just wanted to check.
Get Donny Van de Beek.
Get Van de Beek. That would be a crazy opportunity for him to revive his career.
Yeah, but he's not that type of creative player.
No, he's box to box, right? Yeah. More so box to box.
Yeah,
or like but he's not that good at it.
Second striker. Like he just kind of like plays around with the striker. I don't know.
Emil Smith Rowe.
True.
But I think Arsenal would sell him for 80 million.
I think he would kill it for them too.
I think he's the kind of player they would need. I'd be so angry if he went there though. It would ruin me. I love Smith Rowe. Love him.
I do too, to be fair.
I don't know. Is my answer whenever someone's looking for an attacking midfielder, my answer has always been Paulo Dybala. I know he's still kicking around. I'd love to see him in the Premier League.
We do want him to come. We do want him to come.
Yeah, but I'd be hyped to see him in the Premier League. I'd be interested to see what he could do. But I don't know contract situations. But he's done well at Roma.
Yeah, but isn't he like purely winger?
He's older now.
Doesn't he only do wing, like only play winger now? Where am I?
Yeah, he plays on the outside. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but how he wouldn't? I guess he really wouldn't fit in for Madison.
No, he's playing. He plays like behind Lukaku. No, he'll be okay.
Oh, okay. Fair enough then.
Go get Guendouzi back from Lazio. He seems like a Spur, like just like how his attitude was.
Yeah, but he's like a DM though, right?
He's like a dickhead, is what.
Yeah, he is.
True. I don't know who. Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head who else to go for. I can't think of anyone really in the Premier League right now that you'd be able to go steal.
Bring Eriksen back.
From Man U. Yeah. You want to get rid of him?
No, I like Eriksen. He's just injured.
Yeah. I just don't know who you go for that they'd be like any team would be willing to let go is the issue.
So who do we got?
Lineups quick.
Who we got? What games we got next?
We've been dwelling on Tottenham a little bit. Man U Luton. Man U 1-1-0. I didn't get to see this game. I was golfing. But Nick, thoughts?
It certainly was a game. It was a game of the weekend. We
gotta work on your color commentary.
I know, could have won a lot more, but it just looked like United the last 5 days, or not 5 days, 5 weeks. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just the same team.
Fail.
There was some more signs, but no one can fucking finish on that team. That's what I was saying. We could have been 4-0. Performance still wasn't good, but it could have been 4-0. It's just people that can't finish. I mean, we made 4 pretty clear-cut opportunities, and they just can't do anything with it. Well, whatever.
Ten Hag in after a win.
Absolutely. We are, number 1 in the form charts in the Premier League. If you go look at the form chart, we are number 1. Go look at it because you're going to be amazed. I'll keep talking while you go.
Are you?
Yep.
Is it not Liverpool?
Nope, it's us. We're number 1.
Because in the last 5, you've lost a game. Liverpool's drawn 2, so you've dropped 3 points. They've only dropped 2.
Go look at the form table.
Well, I'm just saying, in the last 5, where do you even get the
4 wins?
4 wins, yeah, I guess.
No, they've dropped 4. That's not how draws work.
No, I'm stupid.
You tricked me.
I tricked myself. I believe myself.
But yes. So performances aren't good, but we're there. Where else are we? We are. Ten Hag was the second manager to get to 30 wins in 50 games, along with Sir Alex Ferguson.
See, I guess the issue then. So your last 5 fixtures, right?
Mm-hmm.
Luton 1-0, Fulham 1-0, Man City 3-0 defeat, Sheffield 2-1, Brentford 2-1. Like, yeah, you're top of the form chart. Those are pretty shit teams, and the only good team you faced, you lost 3-zip.
So?
So
I agree with you.
Yeah.
But I don't think you're like saying anything revolutionary there. Like, yeah,
right.
but we still won 4 games.
You think you beat Everton next
what?
week? Or 2 weeks? You think you beat Everton?
I think we do. Although we don't have Hoyland, we might not.
What's
have
up with
Hoyland?
Hoyland?
He pulled something near the end. I don't know if he's gonna be gone. We might not have Eriksson. Well, we definitely won't have Eriksson.
Well, you just wanted to loan him out, so you don't even want him.
No, I do want him. I was gonna loan him out because he's injured.
Oh, you're gonna give him an injured Eriksson.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think we should beat them. They're not that good.
Then Newcastle the following week.
That one we won't win, but that's okay. I don't know. I think we're fine. I'm not that worried. Are you that worried?
About Man U?
Yeah.
I'm not worried. It just, like, that run of fixtures reminds me of, like Tottenham's favorable start to the season. How they got, like, a bunch of, like, not great teams off the bat. So they got, like, the good standing, and now they're starting to play some of the harder fixtures.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what's
But you have
happening.
to win them. Like, the argument against it is, what do you want me to do? Lose them? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, yeah. So, like, you have to win them regardless. So, I mean, you're getting the results, and, you know, good teams get results where sometimes they don't deserve them. So, yeah, I'm fighting myself. I'm in between. Because I don't want to I don't want to sound as harsh.
No, I get it.
I think it's fine.
I think that's what I mean. I think people are looking at the table and being like, "How the fuck are United in 6th place ahead of Newcastle right now?" You know what I mean?
I think a lot of people are definitely thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole section of the table is like could change any week.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Anywhere from like 8th to pretty much 3rd, or even for everything in there is pretty tight. I mean, from 1st to 5th is 3 points.
Yes, those spaces are really, 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 really tight.
And then United are only 4 points out of 5th. So I don't know. It's shaping up to be a good Premier League. Like, the whole table should be fun to watch right now. As long as it doesn't, like, usually there's this drop off to where the middle of the table is kind of far out of reach of the top 4 and stuff. So
yeah.
See how it goes. Next game we had Arsenal Burnley. What I'd say was a comfortable win for Arsenal. I thought scored just before halftime. I thought Trossard broke his shoulder.
I saw that.
Yeah, he hit the post pretty hard. And I was thinking collarbone, that blows. But then he got up, like all soccer players do. So that's good. Good to see him score. When he center forward started scores. So I don't know. I don't know with Eddie. I go back and forth on Nketiah all the time. So it's hard when someone who's not a center forward gets as many goals as center forward.
I know.
Eddie.
I know. Yeah.
But yeah, the next couple goals, I can't even remember who scored the second one. Saliba on a header, and then Zinchenko scored like a karate kick, pretty fire.
Yeah.
Goal of the season so far.
No.
What is then?
I don't know.
I don't think there has been like a. I think it's up there. I think it's like top 5 at least. It was a pretty good goal. The technique is more impressive than anything, and it was top corner.
I gotta look that up again, actually.
I mean, he was fully off the ground. You know, the pump fake with the one leg, and then top corner.
I hate ads with the passion. All right, I'm not watching this. I'll agree with you then. I'll go for it. I don't care.
Cool. I absolutely love when that happens. Yeah, and then Fabio Vieira got a red card at the end. It was the only really blemish. And Burnley scored a goal, but it was pretty hefty deflection, so whatever.
How did Burnley look in general?
It honestly was a very flat game up until we scored the first one, I would say.
From everybody?
Like, we had opportunities. Well, we had opportunities, but they weren't, like, clear-cut chances. I wouldn't say they looked good. I think both teams were just kind of feeling each other out for the first 40 minutes. And then once Arsenal scored the first, it was like, okay, the second's not far behind.
Yeah.
We were winning a lot of balls in the air, which a lot of, like, the announcers thought Burnley would deal with a lot better. Like, Saliba's goal, he's literally, like, standing directly in front of the keeper and just gets up and, like, on the goal line, just heads it in.
So it wasn't,
like,
yeah.
It wasn't anything crazy. He just, like, was taller than everyone else.
Wasn't much fight.
No, and he didn't even get touched, like, the whole time. Yeah. Like, but no, I don't think they looked great. Like, they definitely didn't deserve anything from the game. But yeah, and Arsenal keep on chugging. Apparently, Odegaard was missing for the last couple weeks with a concussion.
When did that happen?
It came out. I don't know. It came out today. I saw that he it's not due to his hip injury, which is actually a good thing, but it was due to concussion protocol, which is interesting.
There's no, like, he didn't go down a couple weeks ago?
No, I think it was a training thing.
That sucks.
and everyone was like, I pray to God it wasn't Havertz that.
Wait, why?
Just because, like, they don't want people to hate Havertz more than they already do. But yeah, so it's kind of weird. And something else with Arsenal. Oh, and apparently a report came out about Aaron Ramsdale being pretty upset about his current status, and I would be too, because I feel like it's kind of unjust with the whole Rise. Like, Raya's made some good saves now, and his distribution's decent. I still don't think he's, like, head and shoulders better than Ramsdale, though. Like, to be playing every single game, I don't know. It's my opinion.
I would agree, but I don't know. I just think it was a stupid purchase. Yeah, it's not like he's not good, better than Ramsdale enough to warrant even buying a new goalkeeper. I would just
it's a loan right now.
Oh, it is a loan.
Yeah, so it's a loan with an option to buy, not even like a obligation. But we can buy him for 30 million, but like you just said, pretty much, like, you don't think he's worth buying. And even after watching him play right now, I'm not like, oh my God, we need to sign this guy for 30 million. Which at the beginning of the season, the way people were talking about him, I was like, yeah, it's a guarantee we're going to buy him at the end of the season and we'll be good. But right now, I'm like, I don't know. I also feel like you got to rotate Ramsdale in somewhere.
I just feel like a keeper, it's like, you wait for that Diogo Costa, like one keeper, that you're gonna spend big money on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
I don't like the idea of having two similarly equal keepers of, like, similar ability. It just feels like.
Well, usually they're just not happy enough to stay there.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If you get a guy who's like, I want to be here, I want to back up, I want to play, then it's like whatever. Yeah. But.
Yeah, so moving on, Crystal Palace, Everton won 3-2, and look, a completely different team than when the season first started.
Yeah. They got a lot of players that I forgot they had. I completely forgot they had Jack Harrison.
Yep.
Like, I don't know, I think he had an assist or something.
And Mikolenko is looking good this season, too.
Yeah, he's looking really good.
Tarkovsky is also, like, I don't know, I like Tarkovsky. I think he's gritty. I think he's like an older style defender.
Keeper? Or just, it's defender, sorry.
Yeah.
Very Sean Dyche.
Yep. Bournemouth, Newcastle. Bournemouth pull off the upset against Newcastle. Dominic Solanke getting both goals. And maybe bring Newcastle fans a little bit down to earth again, which we saw in the Trippier video. We saw in the Trippier video, actually, not that they got brought down to earth, that they were so inflated that they couldn't fathom that they lost to Bournemouth.
I know. They were more inflated than I ever thought they would be.
Yeah. Well, it's the win over PSG. I think.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Even as a United fan, every time we beat PSG, I've been ecstatic. Yeah, that's a hype for them.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Aston Villa, Fulham. Aston Villa won 3-1. Goals from Anthony Robinson, own goal. John McGinn and Ollie Watkins. Raul Jimenez scored for Fulham though, and it was his first goal in like years.
I was gonna say it's gotta be forever because he's been out of it for a while.
Yep. Brighton and Sheffield United draw. And a red card in that game. West Ham, Nottingham Forest. West Ham, another victory for them. Paqueta, Jared Bowen, Thomas Suchek, pretty much the core of that team right there, all on the score sheet. Nottingham Forest, Awaniyi and Ilanga among the goals. Ilanga, I think, was just waiting to pop off. He looks good for Nottingham Forest.
He is good. He just needed some confidence, some more ball control, I think, and then he was really gonna go off.
And Awaniyi, I'd love to see him score because it's my fantasy team.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Watkins.
Liverpool 3-0 Brentford, a comfortable win that could have been more comfortable. Darwin Núñez, 2 goals chalked off.
Darwin Núñez.
Two pretty well taken goals that were chalked off too. Really unfortunate for him actually. One was like by his toenail, like they rolled him offside. And did you see this game?
No.
He scored a bicycle kick. He was offside.
Oh no! Really?
Dude, I'll tell you, we've been saying it for a couple weeks now. He's the most entertaining player to watch in the world.
That is pretty awesome.
When he went up for it, I was like, it's so congested where you're like, he's gonna kick someone in the head. And then he scored it, and I was like, oh my god! And he didn't celebrate, and I was like, he knows he's offside. Which sucks, but
that sucks. But it's
he
funny.
Also got the assist for solid opener.
It's pretty funny to go for a bicycle click even if you know you're offsides too.
Yeah. And he had the assist for Salah's opener, which was really, really good assist. Like released at the perfect time. Like I don't know, he's just such an interesting player. I think he could be. And I think with more time with Klopp, he could be like a world beater at some point. He just looks like he's got the build for it too. Like he's a big guy, fast.
He is a
strong.
Huge guy. He's a big boy. I do think he really should have stayed an extra couple years at Benfica. I think how old is he right now? He's pretty young, 22, 20.
I think he's young. Yeah.
I think he should have.
24.
24. I think now should have been the time he went to a big team. At 24. I don't know though. I don't know.
He got a big money move. You got to take it.
Yeah, and I think people do look into the age of players sometimes too much.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure before Juve went to Madrid, people were probably like spending some more time. Then clearly it's the best transfer in history. So
and then we had the game of the season so far. I would say had a little bit of everything. Very exciting. We had Chelsea 4, Man City 4. Goals from all over the field. Thiago Silva, Raheem Sterling, Nicholas Jackson, Cole Palmer, Erling Haaland with 2, Akanji with a header, and Rodri with a left-footed long-range strike that was deflected in. But what a game that was. Chelsea just know how to play the top teams.
Yeah, what the hell is that? It doesn't even make any sense.
Dude, it's Pochettino. He's schooling you guys.
Yeah,
he's schooling all of us.
I guess so.
They do look completely different when they play these games against top opposition. And a lot of announcers have been talking about like this game is a perfect advertisement for the Premier League of like what it's all about because like there were no big VAR controversies. Pretty much everything was like quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tons of goals scored end to end. Lots of emotion from the goal scorers and the players. No red cards. Everyone stayed on the field. Refereeing was pretty good. Like everything about it was just good.
Everything worked for sure.
Raheem Sterling looks amazing in these bigger games for Chelsea. Cole Palmer looks like he could be a hell of a signing for years to come.
He absolutely
got some cojones to bury that penalty.
Yeah, did you see the video of him getting in the city circle too?
Yeah. Did you see the video of Kovacic celebrating the Chelsea goal?
Yeah, where he went, he like moved his arm or something.
Yeah. He like fist pumped, and I was like, oh no. Yeah, and then I liked Palmer's celebration to the city fans, or to the state fans, which is like, you know,
was
just
it?
the whole.
Was it the
he
shrug?
Was like,
hey,
hey, look what you could have had.
It's me, Cole Palmer. I think he wanted to leave, but
yeah, Pep said he wanted to leave.
Yeah. Okay.
And then just a hell of a game. I saw some City fans on Twitter saying that Ruben Diaz got part of the ball when they took down Broha for the penalty at the end, and I was like, dude, he fucking clears him out.
Yeah, I know.
Did you see it, the play?
Yeah.
Dude, he slides through, and Broha does a good job of like not touching the ball at all. Really,
yeah.
He just kind of like fakes and just like stands there, and Diaz completely clears him out. And I'm like, how the f are you trying to argue that that's not a penalty?
People will spin anything in their own way. I mean, see everything how they want to see it.
Because I think this was one of the first recent weekends where we didn't really have a big VAR controversy.
Yeah, not that I can think of. Although, what about the red card for you guys?
No, it was a red.
Yeah.
I like Fabio Vieira, and it definitely wasn't on purpose. But like, he wasn't like trying to even. I don't even think he was trying to really make a challenge.
Yeah.
But his leg was raised, studs showing, and he like brushed the guy's leg. But yeah, I mean, like where it was on the player, it's a red card.
I would agree with you, definitely.
It's unfortunate, and you could tell like Fabio. I mean, Fabio doesn't play defense for the most part at all. So it's kind of one of those things where he was like wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely not like something that should go overturned or anything. Like, you gotta go. But yeah, that's pretty much it for all that stuff. We have the U.S. men's national team playing some games this upcoming week, and they're not friendlies, which we're excited about. We got first and second leg of the CONCACAF Nations League quarterfinal against Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah. Should be easy.
Should be good. Should be hopefully easy. Should be interesting to see some lineups for what Berhalter's thinking, who's healthy, because Pulisic injured right now. Yes,
correct.
I'm pretty sure. So someone might get a chance up on the wing.
Some Aronson or something like that.
I'd like to see Aronson. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of him this year. What the fuck's the team he's at? It's not Bruges, is it?
No, he's in Germany. I think he might be in for at Union.
Union Berlin.
Yeah. No, not Union Berlin. Is it?
Yeah, Union Berlin.
Oh.
Just trying to make me sound like an idiot. Union Berlin. I haven't seen him play very much. So I'd like to see him, get back into the team a little bit, run around like he does.
Yeah, do a little running. I would love for him to do some running.
I'd like to see more of Balogun, Tim Weah. I get excited to watch Tim Weah play all the time now.
Yeah.
He's our very own Neymar, but faster.
But faster, stronger, better.
Better than Neymar, yeah.
Yeah. He is.
Yeah, and so I think that's about it. The only other thing that's exciting, there's a Euro qualifier between Ukraine and Italy, I think, which is big news. Other than that, I think that's about it. And then we're going to have kind of an off week. So I don't know if we're going to have a Friday show. It'll kind of play it by ear and see what happens. But we appreciate you guys for listening. Make sure you check out the Away Fans on Twitter at Away Fans Podcast. And make sure you check out everyone else that's on Press Play. give them a listen. See what you like around there. Whether you like films or sports or soccer, and there's. I think they brought on someone who does book reviews. So if you're into reading, you can definitely check that out. Me and Nick don't really go to that section very much.
No.
But definitely check everything out. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you soon.